Adhyatmic Chakra, the first six bhav, from birth to duty. Lesson 4, Part 2, Bhav 1 to 6. Before you can read the stars, you must first read yourself. For every destiny written in the heavens begins its echo within. In the 6 sacred houses where life learns its first lessons. Who am I? What do I possess? Whom do I belong to? And why am I here? In Jyotish, the first 6 bhav form the Adhyatmic Chakra, the half of the Zodiac concerned with being, becoming, and balance. They define the body, mind, family, learning, and service. The architecture of existence upon which the rest of the chart breathes. Each house whispers a truth colon. The first, I am. The second, I value. The third, I act. The fourth, I feel. The fifth, I create. The sixth, I serve. Together, they form the pulse of individuality, the story of how the soul shapes its vessel before meeting the world beyond. 1. Tanubhav, the house of self. This is the dawn of existence, the rising sign, the lens through which the world first meets you. It governs appearance, vitality, temperament, and self-projection. Whatever Rāśi rises here becomes the signature of your soul's introduction. Meṣh, Aries. When Meṣh rises, life bursts forth like lightning from the heavens. Your walk is quick, your gaze decisive, your energy contagious. You are born to initiate, to lead, and to fight stagnation itself. Yet impatience can make you burn before you build. When courage meets patience, destiny bows before you. Vṛṣabh, Taurus. Under Vṛṣabh, the earth itself speaks through you. Stability, endurance, and sensual grace define your presence. Your speech soothes, your movements are deliberate, and your values become your compass. But comfort can trap growth. When you dare to change, abundance unfolds effortlessly. Mithun, Gemini. If Mithun rises, thought becomes your heartbeat. You observe, question, connect, and communicate. Your laughter opens doors and your curiosity bridges worlds. Yet scattered attention weakens impact. When mind aligns with purpose, your words shape realities. Karka, Cancer. With Karka on the ascendant, emotion and intuition rule. You carry the warmth of the moon in your eyes, nurturing, protective, and deeply feeling. You sense what others hide. But if attachment hardens into fear, it binds you. When you care without clinging, you become the healer of hearts. Sinha, Leo. The sun himself rises through Singh. Dignity, confidence, and generosity shine from your aura. You are not born to follow, but to illuminate. Yet pride can eclipse your own light. Humility transforms your glory into grace. Kanyā, Virgo. Under Kanyā, intellect and order shape identity. You live to refine yourself, your work, your world. Service is your silent strength and observation your teacher. But worry dulls wisdom. When acceptance joins accuracy, mastery is born. Tula, Libra. When Tula ascends, beauty becomes your language. You weigh, you balance, you harmonize. Partnership defines your growth, yet indecision divides your energy. Clarity makes you irresistible. Vṛṣabh, Scorpio. In Vṛṣabh, intensity builds identity. Life makes you dive deep into truth. Your gaze reveals secrets, and your silence holds power. But obsession can isolate. Trust turns darkness into depth. Sagittarius. Faith walks before you when Sagittarius rises. Optimism honesty, and a restless hunger for knowledge propel your journey. Yet blunt truth may bruise hearts. Wisdom softens words and magnifies your light. Marker, Capricorn. Duty carves your destiny under Makar. You climb slow but never stop. Responsibility weighs heavy, yet every effort builds your empire. When patience marries purpose, success becomes inevitable. Kumbh, Aquarius. When Kumbh ascends, thought replaces impulse. You live for ideals, equality, and vision beyond time. Society sees you as different, but that difference is your dharma. Detachment, balanced with empathy, makes you timeless. Mean, Pisces. With mean rising, you dissolve boundaries. Compassion is your compass and imagination your vehicle. You reflect all around you. Dreamer, mystic, poet. But without focus, you drift. Discipline turns your sensitivity into spiritual strength. Do, Dhanbhav, the house of wealth and speech. This bhav speaks of value, not just what you own, but what you hold sacred. It governs money, possessions, voice, and early family conditioning. The Rāśi here tells how you build and express worth. Meṣh, Aries. Energy itself becomes your currency. You earn through initiative, quick response, and leadership. Your voice is bold and persuasive, but can ignite conflict if unrestrained. When strategy joins speed, fortune follows fearlessness. Vṛṣabh, Taurus. Patience and practicality grow your wealth like fertile soil. You attract abundance through art, voice, or hospitality. Attachment to comfort may slow progress, yet your calm steadiness ensures prosperity. When you give beauty, the world gives gold. Mithun, Gemini. Ideas are your capital. Writing, teaching, trading, or negotiation enrich you. You speak swiftly, sell smartly, and adapt easily. Yet inconsistency leaks profit. Discipline turns words into wealth. Karka, Cancer. Emotion guides earning. You protect your family's finances as you protect their hearts. Home, property, or food-related ventures prosper you. But sentiment can cloud logic. When love and logic unite, you master material and emotional security alike. Siha, Leo. Leadership itself is your livelihood. You command attention and inspire loyalty. Your speech radiates confidence. Generosity keeps it golden. Ego-driven risks can empty coffers. When humility governs your pride, the sun crowns your success. Kanyā, Virgo. Precision is profit. Analytical work, healthcare, or crafts yield steady income. You save wisely, spend thoughtfully, and speak with measured intent. Perfectionism can paralyze decisions. Trust your own system and watch it succeed. Tula, Libra. Harmony creates prosperity. Partnerships, design, and diplomacy attract wealth. You charm clients and calm conflicts, but dependence on others' approval limits abundance. Self-worth must precede net worth. Vṛṣabh, Scorpio. Wealth comes from secrecy, strategy, or deep insight. You understand the hidden side of money and psychology. Sudden gains and losses test attachment. Power with ethics ensures enduring prosperity. Sagittarius, faith attracts fortune. Teaching, law, travel, or spirituality shape your income. You are generous in giving, sometimes to excess. Grounded gratitude keeps your wealth growing and flowing. Marker, Capricorn. Discipline or duty, sthir vikas dete hain. You build resources through patience and planning. Success is slow but lasting. Guard against stinginess, giving sustains your gains. Kumbh, Aquarius. Innovation earns income. You prosper through networks, reforms, and ideas ahead of their time. Finances may fluctuate, but your vision endures. Collective progress secures personal prosperity. Mean, Pisces. Compassion guides your wealth. You earn by healing, teaching, or creating beauty. Money flows like water, easily given, easily gone. Detachment preserves both generosity and grace. Teen, Sahaj Bhav, the house of courage and communication. This bow shows courage, self-effort, communication, siblings, and short travels. It describes how you assert yourself in daily life and turn ideas into action. The Rāśi here reveals your way of effort. Meṣh, Aries. Action is your nature. You speak and move before others plan. Your hands act like fire, direct and fearless. But recklessness breeds resistance. When thought joins instinct, courage becomes creation. Vṛṣabh, Taurus. Your strength is slow and sure. You persevere where others give up. Words are calm, deliberate and powerful. Stubbornness can block new ideas. Flexibility strengthens success. Mithun, Gemini. You thrive on interaction. Words are your weapons, laughter your armor. Writing, media, or marketing fuel success. Yet shallow attention weakens results. Mindful speech multiplies influence. Karka, Cancer. Emotion drives your action. You protect, defend, and nurture through words. Home and family motivate your courage. Mood swings may blur direction. Steadiness perfects strength. Sinha, Leo. You act with honor and speak with authority. Confidence inspires others to follow, but pride can harden tone. When leadership listens, power becomes persuasion. Kanyā, Virgo. Logic, हर move को नियंत्रित करता है. You analyze before acting, ensuring precision. You fix, plan, and improve. Rarely reckless, always reliable. Yet, overthinking delays decisions. Intuition completes intellect. Tula, Libra. Diplomacy defines your dealings. You prefer harmony to haste. Communication is polite, refined, and fair. Avoid indecision. Conviction adds courage. Vṛṣabh, Scorpio. Quiet but relentless. You persevere where others pause. You defend beliefs fiercely yet privately. Intensity, if guided, turns to mastery. Control emotion. It fuels rather than frightens. Dhanu, Sagittarius. Idealism fires your effort. You speak truth bluntly and act from faith. Adventure and travel expand courage. Avoid arrogance. Humility multiplies heroism. Makar, Capricorn. Practical persistence marks you. Hard work replaces hurry. You plan, execute, and endure. Fear of failure may slow action. Confidence transforms caution into conquest. Kumbh, Aquarius. Innovation आपके साहस को ईंधन देता है. You communicate visionary ideas and rebel against limits. Logic over passion ensures clarity. Detachment plus determination wins revolutions. Mean, Pisces. Empathy directs your effort. You act through feeling, not fury. You heal, help, and harmonize quietly. But sensitivity may slow progress. Faith fortifies follow-through. Char, Sukh Bhav, the house of home and happiness. This bhav reveals inner peace, comfort, mother, and the roots of contentment. It shows how secure you feel within and how you build your sense of belonging. Meṣh, Aries. You create movement where others seek rest. Home becomes a base camp for new missions, not a nest for stillness. Restlessness can disturb domestic peace if energy stays unfocused. When you channel initiative into protection and care, the house turns into a fortress of love. Vṛṣabh, Taurus. Calm beauty surrounds your sense of home. You seek security through comfort, music, and familiar rhythms. Attachment to routine can breed stagnation or possessiveness. When you share stability with grace, your peace becomes contagious. Mithun, Gemini. Conversation keeps your home alive. You decorate with ideas, books, and movement rather than monuments. Too many changes may scatter your center. Communication with calm turns busyness into bliss. Karka, Cancer. The moon rules this realm. Family and heritage anchor your emotional security. Oversensitivity to domestic moods may unsettle you. When you care without control, home becomes a temple. Sinha, Leo. Warmth and pride color your household. You love to host and shine as its center of light. Authority within family can slip into ego. Leading with love makes every room royal. Kanyā, Virgo. Order and cleanliness soothe your soul. You design systems for serenity. Fix what's broken, heal what's hurting. Perfectionism can tire the heart. Allow imperfection. Peace will enter the spaces you leave open. Tula, Libra. Harmony and aesthetics define your domestic bliss. Beauty is not luxury, but necessity to you. Avoid conflict avoidance that breeds silence. True balance comes from honest dialogue. Vṛṣabh, Scorpio. Privacy and depth mark your home life. You protect loved ones fiercely and feel their energies acutely. Emotional secrets can create distance. Trust transforms walls into warmth. Tanu, Sagittarius. Freedom and faith fill your house. You value space, learning, and spiritual symbols around you. Restlessness may limit rootedness. Blend wanderlust with gratitude for hearth. Makar, Capricorn. Responsibility is your foundation. You build legacy through property, family, and duty. Overwork steals rest. When discipline serves love, peace endures for generations. Kumbh, Aquarius. Home for you is concept, not location. Friends become family, and innovation decorates space. Detachment may create emotional distance. Affection adds heart to your humanity. Mean, Pisces. Dreams flow through your walls. You seek quiet corners, music, and water for peace. Escapism can blur boundaries. Spiritual routine anchors your floating soul. Panch, Vṛṣabh, the house of creativity and love. Here joy finds form as art, romance, or children. This power reveals how you express your heart and the legacy of your imagination. Meṣh, Aries. Love is an adventure and creation, a battlefield. Your passion is direct, your joy immediate. Impatience can exhaust affection. When you channel fire into focus, you inspire others to live bravely. Vṛṣabh, Taurus. You create through touch, taste, and tone. Music and craft reflect your steady heart. Attachment to comfort limits innovation. When you add curiosity to consistency, art becomes immortal. Mithun, Gemini. Expression is play. You flirt with ideas as easily as people. Restlessness dilutes depth. Commitment to one creation reveals your genius. Karka, Cancer. Love is nurture, and creativity is care. Your art breathes emotion, and your children mirror your mood. Overprotection stifles growth. Letting go is the truest form of love. Sinha, Leo. You shine through your heart's performance. Romance is royal drama, and creation your kingdom. Pride may overshadow partner or child. Generosity keeps love alive and loyal. Kanyā, Virgo. Creativity finds discipline through you. You express by improving and perfecting. Criticism can crush joy. Appreciation turns work into wonder. Tula, Libra. Art and affection balance beautifully here. You seek harmony in love and aesthetics in every gesture. Indecision drains delight. Courage to create without approval frees your flair. Vṛṣabh, Scorpio. Intensity and passion drive your love. You transform through every emotional bond. Possessiveness breeds pain. Trust makes intimacy transcendent. Danu, Sagittarius. You teach through joy and laugh through love. Freedom fuels your art, and your children inherit your optimism. Restlessness reduces romance. Purpose protects passion. Makar, Capricorn. Responsibility rules your heart. You show love through commitment and creation through consistency. Emotional reserve limits expression. Softness completes strength. Kumbh, Aquarius. Your art is ahead of its time. You love through ideas and teach through innovation. Detachment can cool romance. Empathy adds warmth to wisdom. Mean, Pisces. Dreams compose your creation. You love as you breathe, completely and selflessly. Illusion can injure innocence. Faith makes feeling eternal. Ch. Shatrubhav, the house of service and struggle. This bhav governs daily work, discipline, disease, and adversity. The grind that purifies ego through effort. Meṣh, Aries. You fight challenges head on. Competition keeps you alive, and victory feeds your spirit. Anger can inflame stress and health. When you serve with courage rather than combat, conflict turns to clarity. Vṛṣabh, Taurus. Persistence is your weapon. You tackle tasks methodically and endure without drama. Resistance to change delays progress. Adaptation adds ease to effort. Mithun, Gemini. You analyze every obstacle. Communication and logic solve problems others fear. Mental overload can disturb sleep and focus. Mindfulness turns stress into strategy. Karka, Cancer. Service through sympathy. You heal and help from the heart. Emotional absorption causes fatigue. Boundaries protect benevolence. Sinha, Leo. You lead even in labor. Authority and honor color every task. Ego in workplace invites rivalry. Humility crowns service with success. Kanyā, Virgo. Work is your worship. You perfect process and polish performance. Overcriticism creates stress. Kindness makes discipline divine. Tulla, Libra. Balance is your battle plan. You avoid conflict and prefer cooperation. Delaying decisions weakens results. Action aligns equilibrium. Vṛṣabh, Scorpio. Silent strength defines you. You work with focus and fight without show. Brooding over betrayal drains energy. Forgiveness fortifies you from within. Sagittarius, you serve truth. Faith and ethics fuel your work. Over-idealism creates conflict with authority. Humor heals hardship. Makar, Capricorn. Labor is your legacy. You rise through repetition and responsibility. Workaholism weakens health. Rest restores reward. Kumbh, Aquarius. Service becomes science. You solve collective problems with creative logic. Detachment may dilute compassion. Empathy elevates efficiency. Mean, Pisces. You serve with sacrifice. Sensitivity to suffering guides your vocation. Overgiving causes drain. Self-care sustains your soul. The journey within. We have traced the inward journey, from the spark of birth to the rhythm of duty. But the wheel does not stop here. Beyond the self lies the mirror, others, destiny, and dissolution. That is where the second half begins. A journey not of I, but of we. If this voyage through the inner six-power stirred something within you, follow the light onward. Subscribe, share, and stay with AstroLens. Clarity with Mukul Trehan. As we turn the wheel from Adhyatmic to Parathatmic, from self to soul, from duty to destiny.